It's me. Hiya, 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 hiya. Hello, Aster. Hello, Twig. Hello, Kohaku. Hello, Amaron. Hello, everybody. I am back. Oh my god, it's me. And I forgot how to stream and everything. I hope it's not loud out here. Hello, it's me. And I'm super happy to be back. I missed it. It was nice to rest, not gonna lie. Even though it was kind of stressful. But I missed you guys. I'm sorry if you wrote to me in that period of time. I may have not answered a lot of messages in that period. I kind of needed to, you know, stress out in peace, you know, that's what's up. Hello, how is everybody doing? Hello, Kohaku, what's good? What's new? What's amazing in your life? Yourself? Yeah, that's right. Hello, Twig, I'm happy we're all a Lucha gang out here. We're the, like, kind of free-to-play gang that has 5 stars because we're cool like that, you know? Came across a turtle during my vacation and I thought of you. Oh, that's amazing. I haven't seen a turtle in forever. Where did you go on vacation if that's not, you know, doxing or something? I don't know. There was like an army out of it. What? You saw an army of turtles? I want to see turtles, bruh. What do you mean? She's like, okay, beautiful. She made me like, hello, dear. It's been forever. How are you? Hello. How have you been? You free to play whale, the lowest of the low. I mean, I'm just saying that I have been blessed by the gacha. I mean, honestly, I haven't been blessed. It's just like the gacha gods like had some pity for my soul for what happened to me when I was playing ROM. So they're being nicer this time for once. They were not even nice to me when I was playing Honkai 3rd. So I mean, they had to give me some love at some point, you know? It's an army of turtles. I was in the mountains and you saw an army of turtles. That sounds so amazing. I want to see turtles. Like, I want to see a lot of them. I just want to see them. I don't want to watch them and like be kind of creepy and stare, you know? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Also, sorry if you do hear like sounds or not. I currently have my window open and I have my fan going because my new house does not have AC. So, you know, I'm coping. I have iced tea. Sometimes I'm just sitting and I'm sweating and I'm like, but why though? But it's not that bad. Just that today's raining, it's very humid, so it's very annoying. But you know, if I get pics from my sis, I'll DM them to you. But yes, please. Yes, please. I love looking at turtles. There's something in my heart that like sparkles when I see turtles, especially when they're just being cute. They're doing whatever. I think it was Hero that sent me like a video of a turtle like turning into like there were water getting splashed on it. It was happy and was like turning happily, and like my heart melted so fast. I was like, oh boy. And I think I was talking with my boss today and she was like, oh, we're talking about pets. I'm like, oh, yeah, I want a turtle. And she was like, you like turtles, right? And I'm like, yes. But at the same time, trying to figure out, I'm like, I don't think I've ever told her. I guess I do have a turtle necklace. So maybe she deducted this from that. But yeah, it's a thing. I'm trying to not be too obvious. There are turtle signs in my new house, like my key holder, and I have a turtle painting in my bathroom with the colors that match. And I'm like, oh yeah, that is why I moved. Yeah, that was all the reason. I really do like my new place. I only have 2.5 boxes to unbox, and I'll be complete on unboxing. And then it's just I can't get rid of trash that I keep just because like feelings are attached to it, you know? I'm having this Egyptian meal that's basically oven baked eggplant with garlicky tomato sauce. That sounds yummy, but I'm like, where's the meat? I guess kind of like an eggplant moussaka. I don't really know what that is. I've heard the name. I don't know what that is. But like, you know, I'm not a vegetarian. I like having some meat in my dishes. You know what I'm just saying? I'm so glad when I read that out loud. What do you mean? Meat on the side. I read that as overbaked. I mean, if you're like counting on me to read stuff right, I don't know if you're doing something wrong with your life, but it might be wrong. Like, but why is it overbaked? I mean, you know, if we combine our brain cells, we might be able to figure something out, Kohaka. I'm just saying. Meat on the side. What type of meat are you having with that? That sounds good. That sounds like a good meal. I've been cooking a lot since I moved because now I'm like in charge of. Oh my god, someone honking. I've been in charge of like feeding myself. I like an adult, so like I cook. I made some like garlicky honey chicken the other day. I made some garlic shrimp yesterday. Sometimes I'm lazy. I just have like frozen dumplings, and sometimes I'm just lazier and I make like a ham sandwich. I don't even have anything like fresh because I didn't have time. Like I didn't want to plan for it, so I have no fresh vegetables or fruits. I have frozen ones though, so that's a thing, you know. The meal itself is vegan, but you can have it with other forms of meat. Some grilled, thinly sliced pork. That sounds amazing. I ate, but I'm kind of getting hungry for no reason. I mean, I'm not getting hungry. I'm getting like gluttony. I don't know how to explain that, but you know, I want to eat, but I'm not hungry. That's the thing. Anyways, yeah, I moved and I'm happy and I'm almost done setting everything up. I do like my new desk setup. I'm just a bit worried about the noise. I hope you guys are not getting harassed. I also live right next to a fire department. How do you call that? Fireman station, whatever. People that turn fire, and they make a lot of noise sometimes, but it is what it is, you know. The thing about this meal I'm having is garlic tomato sauce. Every time my mom makes it, I have a mouth ulcer and I can't eat it. Ooh, no, because it hurts so much. And for once in a year, she makes it while my mouth is normal. Let's go. You can finally enjoy it. I said, go for it. And I was such places. You're moving out with your parents, and I'm moving back with mine. Yeah, I saw you post on Twitter this morning. I mean, at least you get to hang out with mom, but do you really have no way of having your PC, even for gaming? Like, are you gonna be able to live without gaming? Like, I'm a weeb like that. I can't imagine myself living without my PC right now. Like, I need my PC for my random activities. Like, I need to play games, you know? I got an Xbox. At least you got that. Yeah, you know. Moms are cool. Yeah, they don't let us starve in the streets. So it's good. Always cool to have them. They can be annoying here and there, but we love them. My mama has been calling me every day, crying a little bit. Like, I think the night I moved on Sunday night, and then the Monday she was like, call me at 8 a.m. like, you're gone. I'm depressed. Blah blah blah. Like, she having a whole meltdown every day. Poor baby. She just called me because she called me after work, but I was busy, and I called her back. She didn't answer. Then I called again, but now I'm streaming, so I'm gonna have to call her after stream. But yeah, she might be worried because I was in the streets. Anyways, I'll see if she calls me again. I might answer it. Yeah, most of my stuff is just getting stored in mom's dining room, so there will likely be no space for the PC. As sad as that will be, yeah, that's kind of rough. But at least you got an Xbox and you got a phone, so you can still, you know, talk to the world, you know. Poor mama mana, yeah, she's struggling. I'm the youngest of a lot of kids, so I'm the last one to leave. So now it's just my mom and my dad in an empty house, and she doesn't know how to cope with that. Like, she's like, what? Why? What are we doing? Why are all my kids leaving me now? Yeah, you know, in my culture, you don't leave until you're married usually, but it was just time for me to go. So it's very hard for her to cope with, you know? Because like my sofas and my bed have to go in there. Oh, in the dining room. So she's losing a dining room and you're losing access to all your stuff, basically. But you're living with mom, so that means good food, right? Like, living with mom usually means you're always gonna be fed, you know? We take that. Like, I know that like in a week or two, I'll be like, I could eat that. That's like a thing from my mom or something. Oh, also, while I was gone, it was my parents' 40th anniversary of their wedding. Woohoo, woohoo. And as a gift, me and my sister decided to buy them a trip, like a vacation to Mexico. So they're also leaving at the end of this week, which means I get to steal one of their cars. And I really appreciate that. Like, I live like 5 minutes away from my parents. It's not that far. And I like the fact that like today was the first time in like 6 years I took the bus, and I was like, ew, it's so dirty and humid and everything. I was like, ew, I'm not like the other people now. Like, I've been in the car for so long, I can't take the bus anymore. So yeah, I'm gonna have their car, and I can do my groceries with their car next week. So I'm pretty excited about it. But you know, it's food. I wouldn't call it good. She's notorious for burning stuff. Oh no. My gosh, so she's gonna start eating veggies again. Like, I love veggies though. I mean, veggies are nuggets though. Like, if we had a debate about that, it might be difficult, you know. It might be better for your health, but like nuggets though. But I mean, it means a, you know, a balanced diet can make it okay, you know. But I need veggies. I need fresh veggies. And like my mom is like, while I'm gone, you gotta water my garden. You gotta like cut the cucumbers and stuff. I'm like, bro, I'm down to go like water stuff. I don't know about like cutting stuff in the garden. I don't even know if you're gonna be like, oh, that wasn't ready and blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, bruh, we'll see. I'm now craving nuggies. I'm kind of thinking about nuggies, and I just ate, and I'm like, guys, you're just all giving me cravings right now, and I don't know how to feel about it because I was fine. I ate, my belly is full. Why do I want like nuggets and like the whatever Aster is eating? Because his description of it sounds very yummy, and I'm like, ooh, I'd eat that. But yeah, to talk a bit about my move, honestly, it wasn't that bad. It was stressful because like of unexpected thing. Like I was trying to rent a truck and they kept like changing my reservation. So I had one, and the next day I didn't have one, and they were like, oh, we have that in one city that is like 4 hours from here. So I'm like, well, not 4 hours, maybe 2. But I'm like, I can't just rent a truck for 2 hours, for 4 hours, when it's 2 hours from me for a move that is like over like 100, like no, maybe 20 kilometers of like, you know, not even. Anyways, I can't count and I can't do distances, but I was very annoyed and I was like, no. Then I rented a trailer to move my sofa because my mom gave me a sofa and a bunch of things. And then 2 days before they called me, they're like, yeah, in the end, we don't have it. Do you want this one in this other city? And I'm like, excuse me, I can't go to another city during rush hour because I moved on a Monday night. And I'm like, no. Then I was panicking my life away. And then my mom talked to my dad and he's like, don't you have like a customer that has like a construction company and blah, 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 blah. And like, you could ask him if he could help us. And like my dad called and dude was super nice. So like, yeah, I'll send you someone with a truck and a trailer and like, I'll send you a dude to help you out. And I just heard my dad like having the conversation like, yeah, don't worry about the price, I'll take care of it. And I was like, my dad is so sweet, taking care of me because I'm his last young baby, you know. So we on the day I have to move. I'm taking some appliances from someone. We have an appointment at 5:30. At 5:20, I tell her, okay, I'm on my way. I'll be here to pick up this stuff. And then she calls me and she's like, oh, I just came back from another city this morning and everything. And so it's not exactly ready. Like, can you just come tomorrow? And I'm like, no, I cannot come tomorrow. Like, I have a truck like reserved. I have people I asked to be there, like my brother-in-law, my uncle, like a lot of people were involved. And I'm like, no, like if you're worried about cleaning, I'll clean. I don't care. But like I can't just move another day. It doesn't work that way, you know? And she's like, oh, okay, very reluctant. But I'm like, girl, we're not doing this. She gave me such stress in the span of 10 minutes. And I'm like, my whole day was planned around this. You can tell me 10 minutes later, like earlier. If only she came back in the morning and told me something was off, it'd be different. Not 10 minutes when I'm about to show up with everybody. Like, what? Anyways, I'm just feeling the emotions right now because I was very stressed. Let me just catch up. An epic, I can't read that, but yeah. Moving is such a pain. Why everything's so far away? I don't know, because I was moving from A to B and it's like maybe a 10-minute ride. Like I was not moving like a lot of places, but all the trucks were taken. They were canceling everything. I hate U-Haul with all my life and I will never try to have business with them in my whole life. I will never. Hi. Hello, how you doing? Hello. It's been a while. I'm back. I would like in the middle of the forest if I had electricity, Wi-Fi being optional. I mean, how would you come to my streams and talk to me and teach me how to draw if you didn't have Wi-Fi though? I would know if I messed up if Mana tells me, bro, we are doing this right now. Yeah, you know, like it's a sign, like if I'm panicking here, yeah. We missed you though, welcome. Thank you! How are you doing? How you been? How your streams been? I've been super excited because there was the sale on Steam. And this week I'm gonna get Dark Souls 3 so we can get into that once I finish Cuphead, and I'm super excited about it. But yeah, to continue my story, we get there and the girl is quote unquote cleaning. Like I was taking an oven and a fridge from her. She's cleaning these, and she's like, "Okay, give me 10 minutes." So we wait. Anyways, a lot of people were late, so it wasn't that bad. And it was also like threatening to rain, so I was super stressed because I had a sofa to move, I had appliances to move, rain was falling. I was like, I'm gonna die out of stress, you know? And we go take it, we manage, but guys, when I tell you these things were vile, they were dirty, because just like as we carried the oven out, after we all put it into the trailer, we looked at our hands and we were like, oh, ew. Like it was like, you know, like leftover oil on the back and stuff like that, like an oven that has never been cleaned in its whole life. And like, we were just like, okay, well, I mean, for me, like, it's free, bro. I ain't buying appliances, so I cannot complain. Things can be cleaned in this life, you know? Oh yeah, I saw the recent skip you got. I was scrolling through the recent episodes. I had a difficulty like, wait, that's my friend. Oh, I'm happy you saw it. I saw one skip I haven't posted. Drugs here are a pain because they only serve one big area, but I'm moving from one big area to another big area, so I have to just hire a van and find a driver for oh, that sounds like a pain. That's even worse than me, Kohaku. The state of that fridge, bro. Yeah, no, the fridge. I posted some pictures. It was not a thing. The most stressful move I've heard of. And if you guys haven't seen that fridge, go check my dad's Twitter. Like, I mean, and that was just the top. Like, you haven't seen inside or the little tray under it. It's just, it was not okay. Like, I cleaned the doors on my patio door, and then I'm just like, this is not okay. Like on my patio, like I have a little balcony, so I cleaned them outside after we got them in. The inside smelled like something. I found mold on the doors. I found mold in the freezer, which is something that I do not understand. How do you get mold in the freezer? Like, how did that happen? Like, how isn't it supposed to be frozen? I have so many questions as to how mold got in there. I was like, what? But yeah, I had to go on several trips to the store to get like heavy duty cleaning stuff. Like, I was like, no. Did you say the freezer had mold in it? How did you get mold? I don't know. I was so confused. I was like, this is free. This is free. Mold is very strong, but that's so horrible. Yeah, it was like the green stuff, and I found some green and I found some black. Black was on the door and the green was in the fridge, like in the freezer. And then I'm like, but why? And like, it's like a beige type of thing, but like the hinges are supposed to be white, but they're all yellow. I tried everything to try and like whiten it, but I just gave up at some point. I was like, this is not happening. So I started with the fridge. It was so disgusting. And like, it has never been cleaned in its whole life, and it's over 10 years old, like maybe 15, I think we were calculating with my dad. And then after that, the second task was the freaking oven. Wait, I forgot to say, in a little tray under the fridge, I emptied it in the sink, but I didn't really look, but I put it in a bucket to go clean it on my balcony. And when I look, I found a lot of insect skeletons in there. There were a lot of things that lived under that thing, for sure. I was like, no, what the hell are these? I didn't want to put my hands in my bucket anymore because there were a lot of living things in there, and I was like, oh no. Then I get to the oven, and then you have like, you know, the trays in there. Again, never been cleaned, but I don't know what happened, but it's like it had like some tar on it, but like solidified tar. Like you could see how the drips solidified on it. It was like black, like darker than night black. And I'm like, but why? But I got to try one of the TikTok tricks of putting like the drying sheets on them, and it did help for most of them, except for the tar ones. They were not having it. So actually I had to scrub them with a razor blade. Like nothing was getting rid of this. It was not gonna go anywhere. So I used a razor blade, and it was very effective. So that was that. It's also a white ceramic top, so it had like stains that had been cooking on themselves for years. So there are brown stains, there are gray stains. It took me days, but I got the brown ones out. I don't think the gray ones are going anywhere, but they're not as bad as the brown ones, so we're gonna take that, you know? Well, as a turtle, you're always washing yourself by swimming, so maybe your perception of how often things should be washed is off. I mean, maybe it is. My cousin was there Saturday, and I was talking about things that I put together in my house, and he's like, "You like cleaning, right?" I'm like, I mean, I don't hate it. Like, I like to have my space clean, okay? And that whole thing stressed me out. And then just cleaning that whole oven was disgusting. I should post pictures of the oven. It was a whole situation. And then I got to the oven drawer. Tell me, why is it full of rust? I don't know. So I had to buy some rust treatments and leave it on my balcony. Once again, it has seen things, but it was fully rusted, like eating it. And then the more I was cleaning the oven, the more I found like rusting spots that are just like, it's just getting eaten slowly but surely. And I'm just like, that's cool. And then I found rust inside the oven as well. I'm like, maybe the outside or like around the doors, not that bad, but there's like a bunch of little holes inside the oven that I had to like kind of treat. Is it gonna be safe eventually? Maybe. But I mean, it looks nice right now, even though it has holes. And again, it was free. But like in my whole moving scenario, I did not expect that I would like have to spend at least 3 days cleaning appliances. It just wasn't part of the plan. I was quote unquote working from home at this point, but I was scrubbing all day, you know? But everyone, please clean your appliances more than once a decade. Yeah, that's a good reminder for everybody. Put a reminder, like, I mean, if you really have to, like, I mean, usually I would say daily, like after you cook, just clean the cooktop so it stays clean. That's what I do. And then you never have to think about it. You just do it. It takes like 5 minutes and you're done. But at least once a week. If you burn something, clean it. I mean, I'm just saying, you know? Speaking of which, I need to clean my air fryer. Yeah, I like to keep my air fryer clean too. It's a little passion of mine. That sounds like a fire hazard. It could be. I haven't used the oven yet, so hopefully it's fine. I also had a whole stressful situation with the oven door because we managed to remove it so I could clean, but like the hinges were also broken. I don't know how they did that, but they broke the hinges. And then I could not put it back in, and I was having the stress out of my life. I could not live my life. But thankfully, my brother-in-law came back and like, I don't know if I've ever thought about my brother-in-law, but he's a very tall, I mean, 6'5" teddy bear type of person. So all the things that I don't think can be done, he can usually do. So once he showed up trying to and did whatever I had been trying to do for 2 days, I was like, all right, I should just wait for him to come around when I need help. And thankfully, it was still hard, but we managed thanks to him, and I'm very thankful to put the door back, because if not, I had to buy a new part and it was going to be like $175, and I'm like, I don't have the budget for this. I did not plan on buying anything for this oven. Like, nah, you know. Yeah, gotta clean indeed. That's the best advice. Cleaning the little thing is so much easier than having to do the clean. Exactly. If you always keep it clean, you will never notice that, oh, I have chores, I have this and that to do. Like if I notice something is dirty in my bathroom, well, I just clean it on the spot, and then I will never have to be like, oh, it's my day to clean the bathroom, I need to do the bowl, I need to do the bathtub. Just clean one thing at a time. You won't even see it coming. I tried also, my apartment is way too hot for me to afford to leave dishes at night, because it'll probably like have worms or something by the next day, because it's way too warm in here. So I don't even try that. I always make sure my sink is empty before I go to bed. But like, dang. I love cleaning my toaster oven. It's so satisfying. Oh yeah, when it's super dirty and like a lot of crumbs and can get it all out, and you're like, oh. It's like when you burn something and then you're cleaning your pot and then you make it all pretty again, and you're like, oh, yeah, I guess I do like cleaning to a certain extent. Like, I don't like cleaning when I didn't make the mess, I guess. Makes more sense. But at the same time, it's not exactly true, because when I was younger, one of my sisters used to like pay me to clean her room. So I guess I always had an affinity for that. It's always nice to have a giant in the family. Yes, my brother-in-law. Like he has it, like he can take most things in one hand. Every time we're like struggling, he just grabs it and you're like, all right. Like it took like half of my sofa on his head, and we were just all looking, because I had like, there were like three, 4 men helping me doing stuff, like picking up stuff that I can't because I'm just weak and feeble like that, and just grabbed the freaking sofa on his head, and I'm like, homie, okay, I guess. What was I even stressed for? I don't know. I should buy a new duster. I'm decent at cleaning, but I tend to let my shelf get dusty. Yeah, and I love cleaning out dust because I feel like I can see it and it's happening. But if you want to avoid dust, I like using pledge for wood. So like dust can't stick and stuff, and it makes all things happy and nice and pretty. So I recommend. I've used it when I was cleaning my sister's house. Yeah, I was her housemaid for a while. I forget about the things I've done when I was younger. It's like when you turn the toaster upside down and enough crumbs fall to make a new slice of toast. Yeah, but then the best feeling is sticking that up with the vacuum cleaner and hearing the in the vacuum cleaner, and then you look and it's all clean. There's something so satisfying about that. One second, my mom calling, so I'll be right back. Hey, sorry. I had to make sure she didn't think I got kidnapped in the streets or something. Hello, Fancy, how you doing? Talking Spanish? I don't speak Spanish. Hola, ¿cómo estás? I understand most of it, but I can't speak it. But hello, welcome. How you doing? What's good? I hate cleaning up after others. My old roommate didn't clean up after himself and it turned into a standoff. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go clean my plate. There we go. We're instilling the nice, you know, passions into people's hearts tonight. But yeah, no, like I hate it when there's some, like, I guess it's a pet peeve of mine if I'm like putting something into place, like I have an order, I clean, everything is fine, and all of a sudden someone comes and messes it up. Like it awakes something in my heart, and I'm like, oh no, why would you do this? So now that I'm in my house, I don't deal with that. Like, most things are where they're supposed to be. I'm cleaning every day all day. I knew that my new place was in a dusty area, so I actually got a Roomba, and I get it to run at least twice, or more than that, maybe 3-4 times a week. I make sure it cleans around, and there's always a lot of trash in it, so I'm like, at least I don't even need to think about it. I just schedule it, it goes around, grabs the trash for me, and we're all good, you know? Thank you, gracias. Yeah, I can barely like roll my R's, so like don't expect too much from me. Is that a clue for the next outfit? Maid man, are you? Bruh. Honestly, I don't think I would ever commission a maid outfit, but if it became a goal and we funded it together, I wouldn't even mind. Like, I would do it. But I don't think, like, you know, let's be real, I ain't rich like that. But if I was rich like that and had money for outfits, I would probably get one just for the fun of it. But yeah, me being just having moved and having stuff to do. Which reminds me, I'm a bit stressed because I reached out to my rigger again for my new model, and I haven't had an answer, and I'm kind of panicking internally, and I'm like, I had stopped looking because she said it was gonna be fine, but now she hasn't answered for a while, and I'm stressed out because everything is delayed, and I don't know, but I really like her, so I really wanted her to rig my model, so I'm stressed out. Yeah. Me and Mana slowly grabs drawing tab. Is that an interest I see in this world? Okay, I'm ready to make a maid man. Like, I don't know. At first, when I was deciding what was gonna be in my model, I actually wanted to have an apron, but the more we went through it, it just didn't fit my outfit, so I decided against it. But I was gonna have an apron because, you know, the whole like housewife part of me, you know, I was like, that fits the vibe, but it just didn't fit my dress, so I was like, nah, it looks weird on it. I learned to roll my R's because I liked how the demon sister in Penny and Stocking rolled theirs. Then the dub didn't have it and it was sad. As you should. Often the dub will like remove things like that are auditory that we like, and it's tragic, which is why I don't actually watch dubbed stuff. Like, I'm not gonna trash on people that do, but I'm not about that life. I'm like, I'm good with originals. Just like I watch English speaking movies in English, I will watch other things in other languages. Like, you know, if it's a Russian movie, I'll watch it in Russian with subtitles. Like, it's not just like for Japanese stuff. Like, I like to watch stuff in their original language. Just how it is. And I guess like people are always having a fight about it because
most people just assume that everybody speaks English, but nah, if I wanted to, I could watch stuff in French. It's my main language. But nah, I just want to watch the originals. It's nice, you know? I can't roll my R's, sad. Can you not? I'm gonna press X for doubt. Don't you speak Spanish? I'm pretty sure I've heard you on your streams back in the day. I don't know if I trust that statement, but okay. Welcome back, Asher. Did you clean your plate really well and make sure there's no crumbs or anything, so there will be no, like, you know, worms and all that? Because that's also, oh yeah, that's a thing. I'm pretty sure I found some worms, like bodies in the oven, like on the back of the oven. Like some things were definitely like rice grains, but some things I was like, nah, I'm pretty sure that was a thing, but I was living in denial so I could get through it and finish cleaning because I was like, nah. No, I just flashed it with the sink shower and shoved it in the dishwasher. Wow, Mr. not doing his dishes. Oh my god, have you learned nothing from this stream talking about cleaning? Like, wow. French R's are a pain. I mean, French R are a pain, I guess, but if you were to learn any of the Arabic like sounds that Asa tried to teach me once, bro, I'm like, I don't know what to do to produce these sounds. Like, it'll take a long time of practice for me to figure anything about Arabic. I'm just like, brah. Bro, but did you not see the apartment before you moved in? The apartment was pretty. I didn't see the appliances. Okay, so the story of the appliances are that they used to be in my house over 10 years ago when we lived in a house with my parents. And we used to have 2 kitchens in the house. So we had 2 fully equipped kitchen. Then we moved to another house and we only had 1 kitchen. So we just had another set for no reason. Then there was an apartment in the basement, and then there was a girl that moved in there that needed appliances. Well, I mean, people that needed appliances. So we decided to put them in that apartment and like lend them to them. And people moved, and then that girl stayed there for 8 years. Even after we moved out of that house, she stayed there. And as such, she was leaving this year to go back to another country to find her husband. Well, go back to her husband, I guess. And yeah, that's why she was moving out. And my mom was like, don't buy appliances. Like, we have these like for free that are ours. Oh, hello, John. ACRTS. Hello, John. How you doing? Welcome. Sit down and get cozy. But yeah, I had no idea what the state of these appliances would be, and my mom and my dad were very shocked because when we left them in that apartment, they were in pristine condition. Like, I mean, what do you do to get them in that state to have mold and like worms and whatever insects in there? It's a freaking fridge. How do you get mold in your freezer? It's still a mystery to me, but you know. A funny joke about Arabic letters is that some of them literally just sound like I don't know how to say that. You can see it as arcs. Okay, thank you. My brain was struggling out here. We're baking mud pies, literally. What do you mean by literally? Like, what exactly does that mean, Kohaku? Isn't it late too? Like, what's up? Nice to meet you. You chill with cat? You chill with cat? Reminder that English isn't my first language. I'm like, what? Wait, where? What? Why am I so confused? Where are they baking? Were they? Okay, my brain. I was like, what? Were they making mud pies? Maybe. Who knows? There were a lot of things stuck on everything. There were like stickers on the fridge I had to use the razor blade against. A lot of things are going on. Word is pronounced phlegm. Huh? I'm thinking French. We pronounce the G. I think that's why I'm confused. I heard the term mud pie, but I've never looked into it. I mean, I'm thinking about mud and I'm thinking about a pie, so I'm thinking about what I used to do in my backyard as a kid. That's all that comes into my brain. English is my first language. Your English is still better than mine. I'm press X for doubt. I'm like, you know, I heard the compliments, but I know when I mess up. I know when I say whatever I feel like it might sound like, and hope that you guys understand what I'm saying. I know that I do a lot of that, you know? Americans on average speak 0.7 languages, so that tracks for me. What do you mean 0.7? What do you mean? Why is it not a 1? What does that mean? You know? Nah, I agree. What do you mean by the 0.7? Like, what does that mean for a person to speak 0.7 language? You just don't speak English? Americans don't actually speak English, or they have their own language or something? Like, I'm still confusion. Oh my god.
Iced tea is yummy. I love it.
Because they can barely talk like their own language. Dang. Imagine knowing a language in the first place. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me either, Anna. Couldn't be me. Man is better English than me, an American. I have so many doubts. Like, I listen to you guys. I've been to most of you guys' streams. I hear you guys. You have good English. Don't try and gas me up like that. I just made that up because American English makes no sense. Our slang is incomprehensible. I mean, I'm not gonna deny that. I went to Florida once, and like we went to church in the morning, like a black church, and I was like, nah, I don't speak English. Like, I don't understand a single word they're saying. I was like, I thought I spoke English, but I don't understand a word they're saying. So there's something off. There's something wrong with me. I need to go back to school or something. I don't know. But I still remember when an American girl I know tried to gaslight me about how you're supposed to pronounce the word cash. What did she say it was? Bro, sometimes I straight up just forget like entire words. I mean, that's me too. I feel like that happens to everybody. Whatever language you speak at home, you're just like, you just blank out and you're like, ah. But the problem for me is that I will try to make it up in my head. Like if I forget what it is in English, I'll try to Anglicize the French version and hope for the best. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it's like, especially like when I'm talking to Aster. Aster takes everything so seriously that like he's like, what? And he's so confused. And I do enjoy confusing Aster. It's one of my favorite pastimes. But like, you know, he's like, what? Like, what are you trying to say? And I'm like, I just pretend it's a thing, and I mess with Aster because that's what I should do with my time. It's really like just the amount of cash. She was trying to convince me that her American authority, that it was catch. Where did she find the T sound to add to this? Like what? No, not catch. Like bruh, what? Okay, I actually don't like that cash is from the cash and not cachet. Cachet? What? Oh, like you feel like it would sound more fancy that way? Like, is that what's going on? Yes, Mana loves to bully me and confuse me. Of course. Like, you were going on a full-on bullying spree before the stream started. So, you know, I need to make sure you get your dose as well. Like, everybody just needs to, like, understand what bullying is, you know? Including you. But catch, bruh. Yee. Some Brit handed her a tea. Like, oh, wait, Kohaku, do you do that? Do you call it catch? See, I get cachet. Like, that's a genuine mistake. But catch, yeah. But for me, I do a 180 turn. If I'm speaking Spanish, and hear English, I can swap languages mid-sentence by mistake. Oh yeah, that's the plague of people that are like multilingual. If you speak more than one, your brain just like cross wires and like it can go places. Like sometimes it has happened sometimes that I speak to Aster and I just switch and he's like, what? And I'm like, what? Like, I don't know, but at least he's supposed to understand, but he never gets it. When I randomly like switch to French because like my brain is too tired, he never gets it. Like, what's wrong? Is my French wrong? Is it too complicated for you? And I said, like, what's going on? I just realized that. Like, do you have some beef with me, bro? Like, what's going on? Like, why are you the way that you are? Like, man. Yes, I like being fancy. That's why I have that sir in my name. I mean, that kind of makes a lot of sense, not gonna lie. But the moment you get to 3 languages, you will never ever remember that one thing except in one language. Yeah. Okay, first of all, your switches are weird. I don't know what you could be referring to. Nothing is weird about me anyway, so I don't know what you're saying. I just don't know. Like, are you trying to like be discriminatory against a turtle? Wow. Wow. Oh. There's something I wanted to say. What was it? Oh yeah. While I was gone, a lot of things happened. there was a lot of drama, and there's like one I want to have a conversation with you guys about. Like I'm just so confused about that one. I'll understand your French, even if I don't speak French. I'll just activate my omnipotence. Please do. Like, I mean, I'm not surprised. You're such an amazing being. I know it's gonna work out. We'll have great conversations in French. Because unlike everyone else, I know you do not change pitch when you change languages. Because unlike everyone else, I know you do not change pitch when you change languages. I'm not sure I do, though. Because I speak in a lower voice in French, actually. Like, it just gets higher at the language. So it's like normal low voice in French, then it's slightly higher in English, and it's super high in Japanese. So you're speaking English, and then suddenly there's French and English pitch. Like, I don't know, it hurts my brain. I don't know, you're tripping, bro, you're tripping. Yeah. Yeah, Abner? What? Yeah, that's right. Kohaku got it. I saw an Elden Ring stream where someone said frenzy is cringe. It's contrarian cope, and everyone replied with, what even is internet slang? Just try to explain that to anyone offline. I have no idea what frenzy is cringe is supposed to mean. It's contrarian cope. I don't know. I might be an old and wise turtle because I have no idea what any of that means. Like, I don't know for both of them. I know internet slang is a thing, but these two I do not know. Hello, Ruby. Hello, how you doing? Valenzuela. I had someone in my class in high school that had that last name. How you doing? How was your day? Frenzy status effect in Elden Ring. Okay. Well, I mean, I've heard of that in like other games. But like, did just mean that mode effect is cringe? Like, what's the... Why? I'm confusion. Yeah. Okay. So I really want to talk about that drama because I'm just so confused about it. Like, I don't know if most of you have seen it or not. So like a few days ago, there was a convention anime VTuber, I don't know, going on in Thailand. And there was a dude that had a VTuber concert, I guess, panel. Like, it was a very cheap convention and everything. And he had the concert, and then it's pretty much like a pre-recorded song. He's singing it, hits a cover, and he has a video like in shoes with all the effects and stuff. And then at the beginning, his eyes are kind of like hidden, and then his eyes show up, and like the crowd is happy and like woohoo, and like the girls are fangirling and everything. But you know, we're live 2D, so like, you know, he's moving, but like, you know, he's moving like this. Like, we all move like this, you know. So it doesn't look that right when, you know, people that don't know VTubers look at that. Like, we're not 3D, so like our movements are a bit like, you know, and some people are more stiff than others. It's just how it is. Yes, this drama. Like, just a joke about how that sentence is ridiculous. Nobody who is eternally alive would understand it. Yeah, that would be me. I sadly have a light outside of streams. I know it's surprising, but you know, it's a convention. What kind of prediction value do you expect? Exactly. I think there's two things about it. First, the people that don't understand VTubers, I understand why they would be taken aback because they're like, what the hell is this? Second, I don't like that people are trying to have like rumors saying that people paid $300 to be there. That's not true. It was like $10 for the convention, not even for the panel. And it was a fine thing. This is like me doing a karaoke stream, right? So I'm like, you know, the price was for the convention at the concert. I think that's where people misunderstood. Yeah, but even if, like, if people want to enjoy their things, they should enjoy it. But then came the memes, because it became a TikTok trend. So people were doing it, like real life people, as well as some VTubers and stuff, were like recreating the moment with like how like stupid our moves are. And I feel like that's pretty okay, considering that we all know we move like that. Like, unless you're like super high budget, like you don't have that much range in movement and all that. So it's like, you know, to me it's hilarious, and I'm not laughing at the dude. I just think that it was a funny thing, like how people were like fangirling and screaming over it. But then people are having a whole fight on Twitter about it, and I'm just confused. I'm like, what's going on? My parents understand that I'm a VTuber, but they don't understand why anyone would watch someone stream video games so halfway there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, my parents are exactly the same. They don't understand what I'm doing, but they're like, okay, you do you. I'll go back to my house for a while. Be lurking, welcome back again. Thank you for lurking around, and Shishu noticed me some. Hello, Sing, hello, Look at how you been. I feel so bad for Kenji. Yeah, that's where I was going with this, because Kenji remade like a template of the meme. It's honestly funny to me. I liked it. And I don't think there was any malicious intent in it. He never like said like, oh, that guy is dumb for doing. That's really not the vibe. It's just like VTubers look dumb. We look dumb when we're trying to move around in our 2D and it's not happening. It's hilarious and people should just like accept that. But first there were like the VTuber that did the concerts fans that came over to trash on him. Then I saw some big English VTubers trashing on him. Or trashing on people that made fun of the situation, and I'm just like, what? Why? What's going on? It's honestly not that deep. And then they went into like people calling him the N-word and everything over this. I'm like, are we really doing this over a meme? Is that what we're doing? I'm like, hello? And then people are not even gonna say anything about that part either. Oh, I put some wild face to get Kohaku to move the way I want, so I can only imagine the hilarity. Yeah. Oh, professionally offended people? That's right. So they're real fight about anything, though. Remember when people started actually getting mad about that yellow or blue dress? Oh, I was not on Twitter back then. I'm happy I did not live that. People on Twitter are always mad. For real. Sig, to make it short, there was a VTuber concert. VTubers, as you can see, we're 2D. We can't move that much. So when we move and trying to be hot and sexy, it can look goofy. It's not an insult. It's just like we look goofy when we try to make stuff and appear 3D. We're just not. And then some people, like outside of the VTuber sphere, started trashing on it because they were like, oh, I hope nobody paid to see that. And then after that, some people were like some VTubers were making fun of themselves because we know we look goofy. We're not crazy like that. Then some people are trashing on the VTubers that make fun of themselves, as well as the fan of the other dude. So there's just a whole war going on YouTube, on Twitter right now. And I'm just like, what are we doing? What life are we doing? Like, why? I'm so confused. Did you ever see that Xbox representation where they showed off the avatar system and the model freaked out because of the camera? So relatable. I don't think I've ever seen that one. You'll have to send it. If you're on Discord, send it in the videos. But yeah, I'm just like, I'm very honest. I will say it. I stand with Kenji. Like, there's nothing for him to apologize about. Like, he did nothing wrong. He participated in a trend. And again, he wasn't the only one. So many people did. But all of a sudden, everybody's trashing on him. I find the dude hilarious. I hope he keeps it up. And yeah, he said, I'm not sorry. And I'm like, you go, bro. Like, just stay true to yourself. Why can we not make fun of ourselves? Like, why is it a thing that becomes controversial? And it's not like nobody's making fun of the dude that did the concert. We don't care about that part. Like, dude did his concert, his fans were happy, good. But like, people going into racism for this, I'm like, bro, it's not that deep. It's not even that deep for you to go all the way there, you know? Twitter is the back alley of the internet, for real. Like, I'm happy that I don't spend much time on it, and I only know about VTuber stuff. I don't follow any real people. I never see anything. And I still get to see a lot of trash. I can't imagine for people that just go on Twitter to follow everybody and celebrities. Oh my god, my Twitter would be flooded at this point. I don't know if I could live in this world, you know? Even Xbox has scuff streams. Everybody has scuff stream. We're all scuffed in this world. You know, that's how it is. I have 3D powers, but like, god, the one guy was like, this is how you do a concert. Oh my god, he was so cringe. This was so cringe. Like, wait, like, what was the point of this tweet? Like, you're like, this is how you do a 3D concert. I did a concert, and then my model did this, and my model did that, and blah, blah, blah. But who asked? Nobody asked you. Like, your random self-promo is just not welcomed in this conversation. And then they're like, oh, see, like, if you want to do a concert, you gotta do it like HoloLive. That's, like, HoloLive have thousands of dollars to spend on this. Not the random VTuber down there. Like, I'm barely affording my rigging. You think I can? Oh yeah, I'll just spend thousands to get a 3D model so I can do my karaoke streams. Like, what are you on about? Like, what's going on? I was so annoyed at this whole thing. You know, I wish I could say Twitter is the most miserable place for telling ill online people, but apparently that is Reddit. I quit Reddit recently and my mental health is going stonks. Oh, yes, go Aster, base Aster for that. That's good for you. Get off the toxicity. And now there's the new thing. Now we have threads. I do not understand threads. I made an account just to, you know, always good to have your name everywhere so nobody has your username. But I don't understand how it works. Like, do people see anything? Are there hashtags? Because I see a lot of celebrities, which I don't like. I like that on Twitter. I only see the people I follow or anything VTuber related. So I don't want to see this random like people, celebrities. I don't want to see them, you know? Expecting indie creators to have like 3 studios in their single room apartment. For real, they think we're just rich. Even if it was indie like full time, you think I would decide to spend that much money on that to have a full 3D concert hologram? Like, no, there are other bills to pay, people. Well, I have several motion capture rooms, yeah, and the air counter for 3D stuff with 50 high-tech, high-power cameras all around the room. Like, nothing what we ever do will be that level. Yeah, that's just not realistic. Like, we're just not that, you know? Like, we're just indie people working our 9-to-5s and streaming as a hobby most of the time. So let's be real. We don't make that kind of money. That's why you join an agency if you want to have that kind of stuff. You join a little live, maybe Ninja-sanji, like maybe you'll get something fun like that, you know? I spend money on dumb stuff, but I don't have concert money. High five on that. Like, there's so many things I bought just because they were kind of cute. I was buying a new wallet and then I found a very cute ceramic bowl with a little like you know, the 2 dots and 3 face on it, and I'm like, I need that. So now I have it. But do I have money to have a 3D concert? No, I do not. I just do not. It's based off of Instagram. Yeah, that's why I just pretty much converted my VTuber Instagram account. Yes, I do have one, don't ask. Into a Threads account just in case, you know. I refuse to join your Threads. It's pretty much Facebook's Twitter. Yeah. Bro, I was geeking out over Hololife's motion capture. I want to build one of my own one day, but that's only because I know I would use it. Yeah, and for people that are not even 3D VTubers, are you gonna do it just for the one karaoke streams you have once in a blue moon? Like, you know, it's an investment, and I feel like if I wanted to, like, I'm already investing into my 2D model, and it's nowhere as expensive as it would be for me to get like a professional like 3D model. Even though like I'm very interested in having one day, like probably more on a cheaper side because I ain't rich like that. I just want to be like know what it's like to be able to use my hands, because I use my hands a lot, but you guys will never see it from a 2D model, let's be real. And like when I was using my 3D model in the beginning, I didn't know how anything worked or how to position my leap motion and whatnot, so it just looked weird, you know. But I'm sure it gives freedom and it's fun, but I do like the little special things I can have in 2D. I feel like in the best of both, or you have one of each and you can switch them up depending on what you're doing, and it makes it fun, it makes it nice, you know. I will say I don't think many people outside of the community really get the divide of 2D and 3D. Yeah, like I think most people don't care. Like if you're not in the community judging because we like to judge ourselves before others do. Nobody cares. If you look good, you look good. Like, I think that's the gist of it. Like, if you look bad, whether it's 2D or 3D, and that is subjective, then people are gonna be like, ew, I don't want that. Man, that's about this. Like, for me, there are some models that I find kind of scary, so I try to stay away from. Like, it's not that the person is mean or anything, but sometimes, like, I guess it's their vibe they want to give is, like, monster-like or like creepy-like, and they creep me out into my soul and make my skin crawl. And I mean, you might be the nicest person in the world, but I cannot stand to look at this because I get shivers, and I cannot, and I will not. I will like you as a person, but I will not watch that. And I feel like they will find the right audience for themselves looking as they do. It just might not be for everyone, you know. There's pros and cons to both, because I'm not Life 2D. I don't get the same tracking, physics, toggles, effects, etc. It's a whole different process. Yeah. Oh no, I'm planning to get more monster as I update my model. You can. I mean, you can be monstery, but are you gonna be like terrifying to look at? Like, is it gonna be like body horror or something? Like, if it's something like that, I may struggle to look at you. Maybe I'll listen to you, but I may not watch you and look at you to your eyes because I'll panic. But yeah, I feel like 3D offers a lot of nice movement and like realistic things to it, and if you get the blend shapes and everything, I feel like there's a lot to be like getting from 3D. I also like my toggles and all the stuff that comes with 2D, especially with all the advances we've had, like with V-Bridger and everything, and the mouth rigging that like actually folds your face. Like I feel like rigging is getting better and better every day. So there's a lot to gain from that, and I just generally like the look of 2D art a lot, and like the shading and everything. At the same time, 3D artists are becoming better and better at making it look 2D and it's 3D. So I don't know, maybe one day when I'm rich and famous, I can just have a very, very good 3D that looks like a 2D and be like, let's go, the best of both worlds. I can move, but I look exactly like my 2D version, you know? Cute but creepy is the goal. Yeah, that's amazing. But like that's what I want. You can be cute and slightly creepy. Just don't creep me out of my mind. That's all I'm asking, and I'll be more than happy to watch. You know? Did you see the live 2D 3D rig? What does that mean? The live 2D 3D rig? Like, I mean, I may have seen it. I just don't know what it's called. But I mean, I follow a lot of riggers and stuff on Twitter, so I always look at a bunch of things that they could turn it 360 degrees. Oh, 360. Like I know that Cody has 180, but I've never seen the 360. But I'm not surprised that some people can do that. I know that some people have mastered like the hand tracking and everything. So people are crazy. I tried to figure out Live 2D and I gave up very fast because I'm like, my brain is not made for this. Hello, champion. It's been a while. Hello, how have you been? What's good? What's new? I'm not going to act creepy at least. I'm too excitable to stage character. Let's go. Like, I mean, I have a whole lore, but I don't really act for my lore. I'm just me. You guys know that already. I just live my life to the fullest, trying to be a happy little turtle. You know, this what's up. And, yeah, I feel like the sad thing is that the more, I mean, it's not a sad thing, it's a normal thing. The more range and the more like nice V-Bridger tracking and everything you get, the more expensive it gets. So it becomes out of reach by the time you can like people figure out how to do it. Because for me, you know, I ain't about to pay like 3-4K for rigging. Like I'm not rich like that. Like I cannot afford. I got bills to pay. I'm like, it looks amazing. Like there's some studios that I look at and I'm like, I love their work. It looks amazing. I wish like, my model could be rigged like that. But like the base price is 3K. So like once you add like a new outfit and then the pair of arms, like you're talking about like 5-6 USD. And I'm like, again, as a Canadian, that hurts. Like 6 USD is like almost 9 Canadian. Like so I'm like, no, I just look at it from a distance and dream, you know? Maybe one day when I make it and I'm rich and famous, I can afford that, but that's definitely not today. Not today. Today I gotta pay my bills, and I just paid vacation for my parents, so I'm even more broke than before. So, you know, we're gonna let that go. Which reminds me, we're almost there for memberships on YouTube. I'm super excited. I'm at 2.7K and I need 3K. So let's go. Thank you again for everybody that watches my VODs and everything and comes to the streams. It helps me out a lot. And I'm super excited to have membership to be able to have the emotes and stuff in the channel is gonna be nice. Trying to join the Discord, but it says I'm not able to have a role. Oh yeah, yeah, my Discord has been needing help. And I haven't had time to sit down, but I'm gonna do it. Let me just go get you. I don't know why I did that. Like I started doing that one day and I had no idea why. Like I'll give you that, and then I'll give you, where is it? Here. Okay, now you have roles. You should be able to post. Okay, where was I? Woo, my work has been paying off. My podcast after missing stream has been a ritual. Oh, let's go. I'm happy you can listen to me. And I'm not even screeching today. Oh my god, you're almost monetized. Yes, I'm getting super excited for it. Like, I mean, not that I think I'll make any money, because like the thing that I'm unlocking is memberships and stuff like that and super chats. It's not, I'm not gonna get ads or anything yet, but at least I can get emotes. That's what I'm excited for. Even if I post my own emotes, I'll be happy to have them. I don't even know how many emotes I even get to have for the first like membership stream, but you know, Those watch hours are hard. They are. Like, admit I have one on my laptop just running my VODs all day. Like, I'm not even gonna front on that. I'll take all the help I can take, even if it's from myself. It's just how it is. Like, I need some hours here. It's hard, but it's worth it. And especially as a streamer, I think it hits different than if you're doing video content, because people can be watching your stuff at any time of the day. As a streamer, if I stop streaming for 2 weeks like I did, well, there aren't really a lot of hours coming in at that point, you know? To be honest, I probably need to start doing that. I mean, if you can spare that, like, I don't really use my laptop right now, so I figured I could just leave it running in my living room, so I don't need to kill my own PC for this and leave it running like 24/7. If I'm at work, I might like put it in the background, you know, just helping myself out a bit so I can get there and just unlock stuff, and then I won't be as stressed to like get to the 4K for the ads. I'm not that stressed about it. I honestly just wanted the freaking emotes, so I'm super excited about that. But yeah, was there any other I mean, there was a ukulele apology while I was gone, and that song has been haunting my brain for days. Like, it's just never gonna leave at this point. For that, she did a really great job of creating something that sticks in your head. I even had to like pick up my ukulele and check up the chords. They're very easy, so I could actually like just play it in my free time. It's, you know, the toxic gossip train. Yes. Hello, Mina. Hello. How you doing? Go. Not the uke. Yes, the uke. We need to talk about the uke. Like, I can't go on and pretend that never happened, you know? I might come back to YouTube streaming. Though I started getting subs on Twitch. Yeah, I mean, I would say do both, bro. Just do both. I mean, don't listen to me, but do both. Just do it. It's fine. It's fine. Like, you know, get your watch hours, and as soon as you're monetized, just jump ship. There's no need for loyalty in there. Yeah, I'm good. I'm back. I have moved. I'm an adult, and I live on my own now. Are you proud of me? An apology cover when, I mean, you know, we gotta have it. But she speaks too fast for me sometimes, so English struggles, you know? Your mic killed the height pitch. Aw, like I do have the noise removal thing because, as I said, my window is open, my fan is going, so I don't want it to be too loud for you guys. Gonna have to either stop screeching or lower the compression. It's my noise thingy. Pat. Thank you. I get the pats like because I'm an adult. I'm proud of myself, so I get all the head pats. You know, I'm just saying, like, in this economy, you gotta do what you gotta do. I do like Twitch, but that 2 weeks limit is a blessing and a curse. What do you mean 2 weeks? I like seeing old stuff, but I also accidentally leave my camera on after raids, and you see practicing voices. Oh no, that's not good. That is not good. But what do you mean? What is the 2 weeks limit? What are you talking about? I don't remember that. Yeah, I remember the first. I maybe forgot to close my stream maybe 2 or 3 times when I was streaming on Twitch, and it was very terrifying to like hear. I had to go back and check if anybody was still there and like spying on my private conversations. I'm like, let me delete that VOD. I mean, you can't stop screeching, lesbian. I don't know what you're talking about. Me screeching? I'm a dignified lady, and I never screech. I'm very posh and I'm very dignified, so I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. And sometimes I think of Twitch for the interaction, but then I resist. I mean, you would not lose from the interaction. The interaction is amazing. I'm never gonna, like, you know, I'm not gonna front. I miss it. I miss all the interaction I had on YouTube, on Twitch. I can't wait for, like, I mean, in the next 10 years when YouTube does it. Like, I want to have channel points. I want to have redeems. I want to have stuff. It's gonna be so nice the day they decide to do it, but we just need to be patient at this point. So I like when those videos disappear. Why did that open? Disappear when it deletes VODs after 2 weeks. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I never dealt with that because I think you have more time if you're a Prime subscriber. And I do have Prime because I order on Amazon all the time. So I think I had my VODs for 60 days or anything. So I was always confused, like, oh, but they don't disappear. But like, yeah, it takes like 60 days when you have Prime, if I remember correctly. The VODs disappearing. That's the only, yeah. That's the thing. Like when you have Prime, you can have them for longer, as far as I remember. But I mean, I always transferred them over to my YouTube anyways. I had a VOD channel just for that. So if I wanted to make sure to be able to go back for stuff, clip stuff, I would always just transfer them over to my YouTube and download them later. But at the same time, you already know that most people, unless you're like a big streamer, most people are not gonna go back and watch your VODs. You just have them as an archive more than anything. There was a stream that I left on, and it was just me watching another stream. I'm trying to do a Clefairy imitation. I mean, I hope you clip that. TFT time, soft lurk. Okay, have fun. Play all that TFT. Mess people up. When are you streaming? Oh, when are you streaming, Esther? Yes, I'm gonna pester you with that. Anyways, yeah. So that happened. We had the toxic gossip train. We had people trashing on Kenji because he followed a meme? Question mark. Like right before I left was the whole Titanic thing. There were so many things that happened that I was observing from the sidelines while I was off, and I was like, what? True that. Well, I mean, you know, Cooper's your best friend. But yeah. Is there any other drama I missed? I mean, there was a lot of drama. There was like that VTuber that tried to cancel someone, but like she did an exposed video but acting in role play. That was such an odd thing to like wake up to and like, you know, casually scroll Twitter, and all of a sudden there's all these people talking about this. I'm like, what is this? People saved it, and I was like, what is this? Also, we are halfway through the year and I'm having to start clipping stream for the end of year compilation. I have never been more jealous of how the Twitch makes it. Yeah, no, I don't think I have even like clipped like my YouTube streams. Like I have a few clips that people did, but that's about it, you know. Wait, you guys don't know about the role-playing cancellation video? Wait, I need to share the things I have observed while I was away. I hope I get canceled one day. It would probably be a good move for my career. I mean, if you can, like, you know, support, like go through it, I think I would be okay with cancellation because I don't care that much what people say. Like, I know the people that know me just trust me, so I'll be okay. The laugh got me. Oh, you're aware of that one. I might get canceled because I don't like Ghibli movies. Yeah, you might. Like, wait, we'll have a conversation about that. But yeah, so the role-playing exposed video. So there was... I don't know how it started, but there was this girl that decided to make a whole like villain video exposing a dude saying that he was sending unsolicited like sexy pictures, and then she was like, oh, I'm the goddess of lust and blah blah blah, and then she had like the evil lady laugh like going on. And like it was very weird, and she had a fade out at the end of the video, and people were like, what the hell is that? Like, what the hell? And then after that, because it's supposed to be like serious, and like I won't tell you who I'm talking about, but I'm not being very subtle about who I'm talking about. Look, you guys, like if you really like, it's the time will come when I'll tell you, but the time is not now, and blah blah blah. And you're just like watching this in disbelief because you're like, what the hell is going on here? And turns out, like she was saying, oh, she deleted it, of course, because people were like dunking on her. And then after that, the guy was like, nah, she just never said anything. They're both like very lewd tubers. Like she's a S worker and like he's just lewd 24/7. And then she had like some games, you know, the games on Twitter when people are like, oh, DM me a number and I'll tell you a thing to do. And like one of these options will like send me a nude and stuff like that. And of course, dude obliged. And you know, it's like, okay. And then she's like, oh yeah, you sent me a picture of his arm and I didn't think much of it, but then he kept like, I don't think he ever sent a real nude. But then she was saying, oh, I was just like so shook it, I didn't know what to do, but I didn't really explain like boundaries. So she never said no. She engaged in the conversations with him. She encouraged him to continue and never said anything. And then after that, she made a post like exposing him in role play, saying that he was like very inappropriate with her, even though like they got like freaking hentai art together. I don't know. Like I'm not gonna say what you're supposed to do or not. It just makes no sense to me. And it didn't seem to make much sense to anybody else on the internet, to be honest. But I was like, what is this? Like she had like in her like roleplay video, she was holding a prop that was like a metal bat with like horny written in it in like blood. It was very weird. it was just a weird event that happened while I was away, and I was like, what is this? Girls doing an announcement for stream for exposing someone. It wasn't even a stream announcement. It was just a video vaguely talking about something. She didn't say anything. Like, she didn't say who it was. She didn't say what exactly it was about. Like, what? Oh yeah, the bat. Yes. This whole thing sounds like a PR move. Well, I mean, if it was, it went backwards, like the toxic gossip train situation. Like, what were you? I like what? And then she had like a whole like longer like, well, I mean, Google Doc explaining it, and it made no sense. She had like screenshots, but it was not helping her case either. So it was like, what? I just imagine her setting that up and then editing it, ratching it, and edit it, and then saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna post this when it's gonna be fire." Yeah, like girl, like can you imagine how many times she retook the evil laugh? Like the evil laugh was like very deep and like girl, what are you doing? What is you doing? It was a question. Yeah, that's part of the many things I've seen. So many of my videos have died in editing. Me too. I just thought about it. I have a whole VOD that was 2 hours that I edited to 45 minutes, and so far I have not reopened Premiere. I just cannot. Like, I need an editor, like, but I'm poor, so I can't. Welcome back, Ruby. How you doing? I hope you were doing something good. I hope you ate some good food or something, you know? We're talking about other VTuber drama I missed while I was away. I mean, imagine writing a whole song about toxic gossip train. Yeah, because it took a while for her to answer, so that's what she was up to. She was writing the toxic gossip train, practicing for the video, and then for me, it's the fake out at the end, though. That fake out, like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna close the camera, but like, wait a minute, like, girl, what? You think we can't see that? Like, you think we don't see the fake out that you practiced for days? Like, what was that? What was that? Why are you doing this? And I didn't know who she was really until this whole debacle. And I'm like, what are you doing, Colleen? What happened? What is this? Why is you what you are? I don't understand. My job is editing and I need an editor. I'm tired. You're an editor. You're fancy. I should hire you, but I don't want to give you more job. Like, I think you just scramble under the workload. Oh, the fake out was so, like, for real. What are you doing? My reaction was, oh yeah, it's that girl my sister used to watch. Oh, you knew someone that watched it. I know I'm not a kid, but I cannot imagine watching this content. I'm like, what? Like, I never even giggled at it. So I was like from all examples or anything I saw, and I'm like, what? Like, it's like, I mean, I have nieces. I watch kids content sometimes, and sometimes it's funny. So I can appreciate a funny thing even though it's not made for me. But I didn't see it with that. I was like, this is just creepy and unfunny. So I don't know. Like, obviously she's not gonna like be canceled for real. Her fan base is here. She's gonna be there. Like, people will never see her the same, like people outside of her fandom, and that'll be it, really. I watched some trash when I was a kid, but I feel like even the terrible stuff I watched was better than her stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was weird. Like, and I'm not here to judge people's content, but that was part of the content that I did not understand. I was like, why would anybody subject themselves to this? Like, where's the production quality? I have no idea. Let me see. So we had roleplay exposure, we had toxic gossip train, we had the Thai concert. Was there any other drama that happened while I was away? Because there's always something going on Twitter, and it's like, I was not on Twitter every day because I was too busy. But like, I like to like decompress after work or after something, like right before bed. I just open Twitter and check what's going on. Did I miss anything? Most of the time I haven't, or I just don't even check stuff. That's why, like, honestly, I thought, like, you know, as a content creator, you need to stay alive when you go on vacation and whatnot. But I did not have the energy to like pre-post and prepare stuff. So I was like, you know what? If my quote-unquote career dies over my move, it'll be what it is. I'll start over. But sometimes I feel like it's okay to disconnect. I know it's more of a thing to prepare for your time off, but I just could not. I was exhausted all of my mind. I think I got old over my moves because I cannot sleep as much as I used to. I usually sleep like well, before my problem is I would sleep between 8 and 10 hours, but these days I cannot sleep past like 5:36 hours. So I had to buy some melatonin and stuff to like force myself to pass out and try to have a sleep schedule because I'm just waking up. This morning I woke up at like 5:50 and then I went to the gym and then I did all that. So I will definitely need to go to bed not too late today, see if I want to survive, you know. Early YouTube was wild. It was. Let's be real. It was. Game Life was 4 dudes reviewing games in their basement, and they almost got an MTV deal, but said we're too big for MTV. They had like 20k subs. Oh, that. Ooh, God. That's kind of rough. The regret. I mean, if they made it, yeah. But if they stayed at their 20k and then disbanded, it's just tragic. Want to talk about the Twitter itself, like the 600 posting? Oh yeah, I remember seeing that, and I was like, why are people freaking out like that? Like, it was like, oh yeah, like you will be rate limited after like 600 posts and stuff. And I really couldn't relate to that whole panic because I never saw it over the whole time. Is it still active? I don't even know. Like I don't spend that much time on Twitter, so I'm like, okay. The only people I could understand why they would be like stressed by it are people that use Twitter as part of their jobs, like if they do like Twitter news or whatever on their YouTube videos, then they're like, oh my god, my livelihood is like I need to scroll Twitter like 50,000 times a day, or what am I going to do? But it was just interesting to see people like have a meltdown over it. I was like, I guess I don't know what they're doing that for. But also what was like weird to me is that in the initial post that like Elon posted, it did say it was temporary. And it was kind of dumb to like say temporary, but if you pay, you have more. Like it makes no sense. What's the point of the whole thing? I don't know. But it was also not supposed to be forever. So I'm like, yeah, maybe you won't be able to have all access to all of Twitter for a few days or whatever length that is. But at some point you're going back to normal. So what's the point of the panic? And I was very confused. I don't know what the panic was about, but you know, it is what it is. I relate. I know I need to sleep more, but I just can't. One of them went to jail and the Game Life account just faded away. Oh, okay. Well, that went dark real quick. Like that was a different ending than I expected. But yeah, like I want to go to bed, but then I'm like, I just watch one more short, like one more TikTok, and then you're like, oh no, it's 1 a.m. You know, that's one of the reasons I'm using melatonin, because it knocks me out. And I took one that has like 1 milligram in it, and the rest is like chamomile and stuff and natural stuff, lavender, to relax. So I'm not gonna get like dependent or like resistant to it too much, because it's not the main active ingredient in it. But it's like, if I don't do that, I'll probably be scrolling for a while. So I need to train my body to like be, okay, I'm like, these days it's kind of working, except for yesterday I slept late. But I try to go to bed. I usually sleep around 10:50 these days. Yes, I'm an old turtle, okay? But you know, I mean, chamomile makes me 10 times sleepier than melatonin, to be honest. Well, there's some of that in my melatonin that have 1 milligram melatonin is lavender, chamomile, and then a bunch of other like herbs and whatever. And it tastes yummy. It's a little gummy. And I'm like, ooh, candy before bed. Yay. You know? And then I'm passed out in like 30 minutes after that. And I'm supposed to take 2, but I passed out with 1. So I'm like, I think 1 is okay for me. Companies have no idea what they're doing. Netflix locked me out last month for sharing a account and let me back in yesterday. What? Well, yeah, I mean, that's a fact. Companies just don't know what's going on. Like, they just don't. 11 herbs and spices. That's what KFC has in their chicken. It doesn't taste like 11 spices. Herbs, I don't know. But that sounds good. Now, fried chicken. You guys are just making me having cravings for no reason today. And I'm not hungry. That's the problem. If I was hungry, I'd be like, oh, maybe I'll get... No, I don't want to eat. I don't have space in my belly. But, like, I want it. It's a library. What? A company lying to us? What? I cannot believe it. Oh, no, no, no. Not KFC. Not my captain. What's called Colonel? I cannot understand. Okay, why is Colonel pronounced Colonel? where's the R in there? Like I'm so confused. I remember watching TV shows and I was like, I don't understand what word they're saying here because I can see it in the subtitles, but I don't understand what I hear when I see it, and it does drive me crazy because I don't understand. Why is it that way? I do not understand. I guess that the KFC recipe has changed. If I had a time machine, I'd go back to the 1970s and eat KFC. I'd speak. Oh, it must have been very yummy back in the day with real chicken too, you know. Not whatever we eat these days. I do not know and do not want to know, America. Except for that one, I'm just so confused. Like, America, what are we doing? To mess with kids at spelling bees? Like, for real? Like, what is? I've been confused about this word for years at this point, and I'm like, why? How did this happen? Like, I don't understand. My brain hurts. Like, why you gotta do that to me? Like, I don't understand. But yeah, that was a thing. And what else? So we had Twitter drama, we had roleplay drama, we had toxic gossip train, we had Titanic drama, which was weird. I'm not even gonna talk about that one. It was just a weird one. The drama, people canceling people. People are weird. Yeah. Then I had rust in my oven, mold in my freezer. Overall, it was an amazing time and an amazing move. I got a lot of help. And honestly, like, the fact that I got a sofa, an oven, and a fridge for free also makes my move a lot more smoother financially wise, because like I could have afforded all of that, but they would have been on my credit card. Afforded credit card. I know they go in the same sentence, but you know, I would be paying them off for a while. But I don't have to now, and I'm very happy about that. It's like, yeah, it's a win. It's a win in my book. Remember, everyone, bass is a guitar, but bass is an instrument. I have to solve the word what by context if I see it in a book. Bass is a fish. Ruin your own I don't actually know how to, like, you know, pronounce these. That's also another one that messes with me very bad. I don't know. I'm like, especially because I mix them up with how they're pronounced in French. So I'm like, what? Bass is an instrument and bass is a fish? Is that supposed to be pronounced that way? Or was the opposite? I don't know. Oh, why is my ear ringing? No. Why? That was weird. Okay. Thank you. I take all the head pats. I hate that so many words are spelled the same, pronounced differently, and mean vastly different things. Yeah. I mean, I think most languages have that though. Like, if I wanted to try with like stress with your brain, I could give you a few in English, in French that are not, they're not okay. Like, I don't know where the way that they are, and you just accept. Thank you for your hat, Pat. I still don't know why it doesn't work. It just doesn't, and we're just gonna accept it. French is a beautiful thing with its problems, but you know, it's nice. But you pronounce it right. Well, I was just lucky on that one because I wasn't sure. And I'm pretty sure I used to say it wrong all the time until someone was like, nah. Because my brother-in-law plays bass, so like I guess it's from it. And he's more of a English-speaking person than we are. So, you know, I learned things from him as well. Hello, what's cracking? We're back, we're chatting, we're talking about all the drama and all the stress I had during my move. Hello, I missed you too. How have you been? What's good? What's new? What have you been playing? Yeah, we're talking. I felt like speaking about, like, talking about drama today. My favorite language is that weird version of English that Scottish people write on Twitter where they write exactly how they talk. Oh yeah, sometimes I see that, I read it, and I have no idea what it's saying. I'm like, I don't know. If I heard it, I wouldn't get it. If I read it, I wouldn't get it. So it's like, it's a whole other language. But I like Irish accents. Like, I think they're kind of fun, but like, as long as you don't go too far into like the countryside, you know. Scots are the best. Yeah, like I've only ever heard like Scottish people on the internet, like they go get like the weirdest accent and like you're supposed to figure out what they're trying to say and you're like, dang. Like, okay. Like, geez. But yeah, there's that. This week, yeah, I think I'm tired, so I don't think I'm gonna be playing Cuphead today, so I'll change the character after the stream. But this week, tomorrow we're playing Cuphead. Hopefully we can finish it. And then on Wednesday, we're having a comeback stream on V stream as well. I'm not sure what we're gonna do. So whether it's gonna be a games with chat or something, I don't know. I'll see. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what I can like what integrations I have. So maybe it'll be like Gartic on something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And can we do words with chat? I don't know if we can do that on V stream. That's again, I don't know. I have to check. I haven't checked like the new patch notes in a while because I know usually you have to like log in with Twitch or YouTube. I don't know if they have that for V stream, but that'd be nice, especially with the delay. If we can down for AMQ, true, that was the idea. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do some AMQ. I haven't done that in so long. I'm gonna be so bad. I forgot everything, and there's gonna be like new seasons in there. Yeah, let's do some AMQ on V stream Wednesday. I feel like that could be a lot of fun. I've been doing well. I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom, and today I've been playing Honkai Star to do the event, and now I'm starting Genshin to play the summer event. So many events to do. That's amazing. Let's go. I've been playing on Honkai Star Rail more than I want to admit it, but I've been happy. So far I've been very lucky to get every 5-star, even the ones I didn't want. So I'm not gonna complain too much, even though like I had to roll a lot for Locha, and on my last roll of all the tickets I had saved up, that's when I got him. So I was very happy. But yeah, I'm sad that it's only like 2 I mean, I was excited this morning when I opened the game and the event said like 12 rounds, and I'm like, oh, that's a lot. But nah, it's just like 2 full rounds of the calyxes, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's 2. It's not 12. I should be TL64 tomorrow, I think. Ask baby, stupid. You're getting as if. Yeah, I will not be able to read it properly, especially with all the swearing in there. But that's your favorite one, and I'm happy that you have it. So you can't just confuse the people when they come around you and they see that and they're like, what the hell? Words on stream first. If words on stream fail AMQ, yeah, I mean, I will be able to tell if I can do words on stream very easily. So I mean, I can check off stream, and yeah, because we need access to the chat. I don't know if they would have added it. I can check with them or ask, and I'll be able to choose. I think it's probably more gonna be like AMQ on Wednesday, which has not been done in a while, so I'm pretty excited too. And yeah, except for that, I'm excited. As I said earlier, I do not have news from my rigger, so I don't know what's going on. I was hoping to be able to have my new model rigged by September, but as of right now, I don't know if it'll be possible, sadly. But you know, fingers crossed. We're gonna hope for the best, and if I have to look for someone else, I'll try. I hope that if I do find someone I can afford, it won't be too long of a wait list, because it can be very long. But yeah, or if you know anybody that is very good and that is not too expensive, I would appreciate recommendations at this point. Hi Luna, how was the move? Hi Shrike. The move was stressful but good overall. As I was saying, I have 2.5 boxes left to unpack and like put away. So I'm pretty proud of myself and the work I've been able to put in there. Also, oh yeah, I did calculate exactly how long it takes me to get to work. It takes me 3 minutes on a leisurely walk. I could make it in 1 minute if I decided to, like, you know, run a little bit. So I'm not gonna complain about that. I could even go home for a nap if I felt like it, you know? And yeah, all my coworkers are jealous because I'm like, okay, bye. And I'm home in 3 minutes, and it's nice, you know? I'm like, no, rigger. I need to talk to my friend. We got a really good rigger about a year ago. Yeah, I'm thinking if it's been a year, their skill and prices may have changed. But I mean, I'm down to get recommendations. I'll be looking because I want a lot of things. That's why I'm looking for something affordable, because the rigger I wanted was very good and affordable to me, and that's why I got a bunch of toggles and stuff with my model. But I don't know how much it would cost me with someone else for all the extra assets. But anyways, I'll see. I'll be praying that my rigger answers, and if she doesn't, then maybe I'll have to just, you know, hope and look for something else. But yeah, all in all, I'm very happy with my move. It's so weird to not get woken up by people. Like I'm so used to the freaking chair screeching over my head, and like I don't have to deal with that anymore, and it makes me want to shed a tear. I'm just like, oh, like there's no random noise. They're not like my nieces showing up unannounced, screeching in the house and stomping on my head anymore. It's just like, wow, like it's very quiet. Like we have like cement walls between all the apartments and stuff, so it's a bit more like a condo, but it's an apartment and it's nice, and it was renovated not too long ago, so it looks nice, it feels nice, and I feel at home. I decorated it a lot, and I made it cozy. Like my living room color is red, my kitchen color is brighter red, and then my bedroom is like teal, and the bathroom as well. So yeah, I have color schemes and colored things and items and decorations everywhere in my house, and I like it a lot. And yeah, house tour when at some point I can dox myself, so I need to like, you know, take the pictures and then examine everything to make sure I'm not doxing myself in the process. I wouldn't post them on Twitter, but probably on Discord. But yeah. I'm jealous. My commute can take a while on bad traffic days. Yeah, I've been there, done that, and I made a decision for myself that I would never work far from home anymore. I know it's a luxury, but like it's depressing to me when I have to travel for hours a day. Like, nah. I was worried that your entire house was going to be red for a second. No, I mean, I have 4 rooms. Half is red, half is teal. You know, gotta have something. If you couldn't tell, my favorite color is red. My favorite animal is turtles. Yeah. But yeah, I used to work an hour and a half one way from home. So it would take me 3 hours a day of traveling. And then when was I supposed to live my life? And back in the day, I didn't stream or anything. So like by the time I got home, I was just exhausted. If it was like a storm day, it could take me like 2-3 hours to get home. And I was exhausted. I woke up at 5:30 to go to work. And at that point, I think I was going to work, and then I was also going to school like full time at night. So I would wake up at 5:30 and get back home around 10:30, 11. So I would barely have a few hours to sleep and then go back to work on the next day. It was terrible. I hated it. And like I was like, nah. From now on, if I'm looking for a job, I'm looking something in my neighborhood. And I was lucky enough to find something like 5 minutes away from my parents' house. And then when I started looking for an apartment, I found something 3 minutes away by foot. So I've been very blessed in that department. I'm very happy with that. So yeah. I feel blessed. Like I've been through a rough patch, as you all know, like losing my job and everything. But right now, I think things are getting more stable. I do like my job. I do like my coworkers. They're a lot better than the forced social experiment I had on my last job. Like they're a lot more respectful of my introvert personality. And it makes me want to make an effort to be a bit more social. So like even though I go to the office like twice a week, I could go home to eat or like hide somewhere, but I make an effort to have lunch on the 2 days that I'm in the office, and then I'm free to do whatever I want for the rest of the week. I'm like, they leave me on my own and they trust me, and I really get along really well with my boss, and I like her a lot. She even gave me a little bamboo for my new house and another plant. So yeah, I'm very happy. I'm so happy for you. Thank you. I'm happy. We've come a long way from last December was a period of my life. It was a thing that I'm happy we're past. Time flew by. Like it was such a rough time that sometimes I have flashbacks and I'm like, dang. You know, I was listening to depressing music, crying in my sleep. I like, you know, and then here I am. Now I'm in my place. I'm in a happy place in my heart. Life is good. I have a nice community. I'm streaming less, but I think it's just I'm in a healthier place. I'm streaming for fun, having friends, having community. We started movie nights again, and I'm super excited. That's something I really wanted to get back this year. And yeah, I'm very happy. You know, things are looking up. Thank you. I did learn that one of my coworkers is also a VTuber. I'm pretty sure that at least 10% of the people I meet are secretly VTubers. That could be a thing. But the only thing is I know that most of my coworkers don't speak English unless they're like French VTubers and they're hiding. And most of them are more on the older side, so I don't know. But like there's like at least 2 younger people that I feel could be. But I look at them and they'd be the type to just be streamers. I don't know if they'd be VTubers. They're very extroverted and everything. But who knows? Maybe they are. Maybe we all have secret VTubers around us. And we're like, you know, looking at each other, but we're like, I want a game show where you have to spot the VTuber. I feel like it would be so hard to know because if anybody is a content creator, they can have the same takes as a VTuber. Except if they're like, yeah, nah, I don't wear makeup and I stream in pajamas, it could be a hint because that's what I'm doing. That is definitely one of the reasons I'm a VTuber. I could not be bothered to be presentable at all time. Like after work, I like to come in, hang out in my shorts or in my pajamas. And I'm someone that does not wear makeup on a day-to-day basis. I just do not have time for this. I'm not, and just putting it on, but you also have to remove it at night if you don't want to kill your skin. Nah, fam. I put makeup on for events and not for day-to-day things. Like I used to like maybe put mascara before. I don't even do that anymore. I cannot be bothered. Yeah, I like it's not like you have to wear makeup to be a streamer, but you'd better if you want to avoid a certain crowd. But it's just, you know, see, be a VTuber. You can have your permanent makeup on and all is good. You always look good every day. Peach Saliva has my favorite model because it looks exactly like she does in real life, but with fox ears. She hasn't used it lately, but she's also having a baby soon, so she's very busy. Yeah, I would feel that she would need to focus on the baby life before the VTuber life. But it's nice. Yeah, I think there's this other VTuber I know, like Tomato Master, if you've ever seen her on Twitter. She looks exactly like her model. She has red hair and she has green eyes, and she looks exactly the same, and again with ears. But she's exactly the same. And like I didn't know until one day she did a VTuber vs in real life model reveal, not really a reveal because she used to do real life streaming as well. But I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Like now when I see her model, I actually see her face in it. I'm like, yeah, it's actually just her, and she's very cool. She's a very cool VTuber, and yeah, I feel like I mean, my eyes are not red. My hair is not that long. The only thing from my model I would say that is the same is like my body and my skin tone is very much the same. And I'm black, yes, skin tone. But except for that, I mean, it's not that bad. Like it's just the eye color and the long hair that we say is not me, but the rest of it looks kind of like me. One day I'll have blue hair and black sailor in real life. I don't know about that. Do you know that this could make you blind? I'm just saying, think about it real hard before you decide to make such a decision. You know there are contacts for that. Just use the contacts. Just do that. No need for a permanent thing in your eyes. Your eyes are precious. Don't mess with them. You can't get another pair. Like you can't just replace it at the store. You know, be careful with that. You know. I said I would never like it was a big thing for me to get LASIK, but I would not mess in any other way with my eyes. I cannot live my life without that, without my eyes. And yeah, don't worry, I'm joking. I have very pretty eyes. Let's go. Keep your eyes and flaunt them around. You can't? I thought I could replace my eyes. Jeez, I mean, some people might believe so. I'm just saying. I'm just helping the masses to have the right information out here. Maybe it will be a thing that can transplant eyes one day. Who knows? We don't know. We don't know the extent of technology right now, okay? It's complicated, okay? But yeah. I have been talking a lot, so let me drink. I do have to get going. Have a good night and welcome back. Thank you. Have a good night and thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. And yeah, as I was saying, I have been talking for a while. So I think I'm gonna call it a day for today. I'm happy I was able to catch up and check with people and wonderful people showing up and welcoming me back and being nice, you know. So I'm very happy with the stream. I'm happy we were able to catch up on all the drama that happened on Twitter while I was gone. Getting LASIK was one of the best things I ever did, but I was pretty nervous before I got it done. Oh yeah, I took the pill. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna go in there like fully there, like. And I wasn't even sure the pill was gonna help, but I was like, I mean, I'll take whatever you give me because if I get out of here blind though, or if I get like the terrifying dryness everybody was talking about, I was gonna just have a meltdown. So I was like, let me just go, you know, take that pill, call it a day. And thankfully it's been almost 2 years. I really need to get my ticket appointment. Anyways, It's been one of the best things I've done for myself because I can't imagine going through summer with glasses anymore. It was so annoying with the sweat and making them fall everywhere. Like, nah, I'm not living that life. But yeah, that being said, again, because I keep rambling as I do, I will be back tomorrow to finish Cuphead. Hopefully, I hope we can finish it tomorrow because I'm not gonna fight that devil for like 5 hours. I refuse. I will not let myself do that. And yeah, should be back tomorrow, same time, 7 p.m. EST. I will have a busy week, so I put my streams a bit later than usual. Also, I put movie night at 9 on Thursday. It's gonna be only one movie, and I did not discuss it that much because hello Rada, hello, welcome, how you doing? Yeah, my parents are leaving for the trip on Friday, so I'm probably gonna go say goodbye and help them out on Thursday night after work. Also, get one of their cars because I need a car in this life to be a delinquent while they're gone. So yeah, that's why I put it at 9. It's gonna be only one movie on Thursday. I haven't been able to confirm which one we're watching, depending on what I find, but I will probably have the event up in Discord if you want to join a movie night. Hello, welcome back. I was just about to say my goodbyes and everything because I've been talking nonstop for what? An hour 45 minutes, a lot. Yes, movie. I think if I can find it this week, we would be watching Suzume no Tojimari. But it's only one movie this week because I'm gonna be busy before that time on Thursday. Yeah. Only make sure to drink water. Yes, I got water, I got iced tea. I'm gonna drink and I'm gonna rest a little bit. But that was fun. I haven't done a just chatting stream in forever, so that was very refreshing. We should do more like let's catch up on Twitter drama streams because that's interesting, and getting everybody's point of view is always fun. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. Thank you. I came because you were in that 4th of July skit. Oh, and yeah, the Jammers is really cool. So I wanted to support another cool person. Oh, you're so cool. I'm happy you enjoyed the 4th of July, the 4th of July skit. I mean, that was Canada Day, actually. It was Canada. We're Canadians, you know? And I had to represent the French Canadians in there, you know? It was nice. But thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it. I do think that Jamwich is very amazing. So if you like Jamwich, I hope I won't disappoint you, you know? Anna becomes commentary YouTuber, like no drama YouTuber. Like I'm gonna be the next VTuber Talks like news channel, but pretty much just a drama channel. But you know, I don't know if I would have the energy. It would be fun, but I don't think I have the energy or that much insight to give about drama without getting cancelled. Because I have a lot of thoughts, but I'll probably get cancelled if I share them. So like I might not want to do that. Mover, File ID, yes. Next Kim Star, but for VTubers. Yeah, I'm like the trash news. Yeah, but I feel like all the VTuber news channels just get trashed, except for False ID. Like most people just get trashed, so it's a scary ring to step into, you know. But yeah, all that being said, I'll see you tomorrow for more Cuphead, and I'm very excited to start Dark Souls. So again, that's why I want to finish Cuphead tomorrow, because I want to do Dark Souls 3 probably next week. Then we're gonna do some anime quiz on Wednesday on VStream. I'm excited because it's been months, but I'm gonna be trash, so that's gotta be that. You just gotta accept the trashiness of my skills because I forgot most anime openings. And yeah, I'll call it a day for today. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining us at any point in the stream. Thank you for supporting me, watching my vlogs, liking the streams. It helps me a lot. As I said, we're very, very close to monetization, so I'm very excited to be able to activate emotes and badges and all of that. It'll be a lot of fun. I know even he's getting some hate recently for actually false reporting. Yeah, people have no mercy. Like, he does the news the right way forever, and then he does one mistake and then he's gonna get hate. See, that's why the VTuber drama ring is just complicated. Hello, Ew, I'm good, how are you? I've been trying to say goodbye for like 10 minutes. I just rambled too long, and then wonderful people show up. What am I supposed to do? How you doing, El? How you been? I miss you a lot too. Like, I hope you had a good time. I hope you had like a summer that is not too hot, because it's been very humid here. And as I said, I don't have AC in my apartment, so I have to make do with some iced tea and a fan and opening the windows. So if you ever hear stuff outside, that's because my patio door is always open. That would be amazing. Sorry for keeping you from ending. No, it's not your fault. I'm actually very happy to see people. I'm all excited and all that. But like I don't do that many chatting streams, so then I realize how demanding it can be when I talk nonstop for 2 hours. And I'm like, dang. Miss you too. I miss you all the time. But yeah, I'm excited. I have a lot of projects coming in, like some that I have to talk with people, some that like I will announce when the time is right, and then also all the stuff for my model. I'm getting so many new things for my models, and I'm very excited about it. And I'm excited to talk to you about it, but I need to like keep the secrecy even though I'm bad at it. But you know, you do what you can in this life. Anyways, again, for the 50th time, I'm gonna put it in right now because I'm tired and I need to go lay down and chill and, you know, lay off for the night. And I'll see you tomorrow for some Cuphead. And stay amazing. I appreciate you all. And I'm very, very thankful you all showed up today. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.